All right, so we met in high school. It was 2006.
Yep.
I want to say it was like the springtime, because it wasn't like too hot, but it wasn't cold. So it had to be like the springtime, second semester maybe.
Wait, what's a semester? Is that like?
We only got 2 semesters, but 4 quarters.
Oh, okay.
So a semester is like half.
Okay.
So first semester is first and
half
second.
Of the school year.
Exactly, which
After
is the third and
break.
fourth quarter.
Okay.
I used to go into the library, because, I'm like a hater. But yeah, so, I usually go to the library, knock out some homework, get ahead. And, so I don't have to carry no books on because anybody doing that. Walking like an hour with some 50-pound books.
Yeah, and that was a long while. It was like an hour and a half.
Right.
So.
It's one day, I decided to just not go to the library. Sometimes I go to the library and be there for like maybe half the period and then go to the lunchroom for the rest of the half. But I think this time I just went straight to the lunchroom and, I got my table, you know what I mean? So it's like, our tables kind of like switch locations. Sometimes it'd be in the back, in the middle, or like in the front, right? I went to my table, with the guys and, we were just chilling. Yeah, it's my table.
Oh my
you know what I'm saying? I found the table.
He owned it.
I mean, I ain't pay no taxes
He believed
on it,
he owned it.
but it was my fictionally owned table.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because everyone migrated towards me.
Oh.
I was sitting by myself, and people just migrated and was like, "Yo, can I join you?" And I was like, "Sure."
He lame.
And then,
don't believe anything he say. That's why.
Yeah, okay.
He wanted to believe he was more important than he actually was. So,
yeah, okay.
I feel like he was the lame. And he was like, "Yeah, can I take you?"
Hey.
He's like, "Is it okay? Wait, is anybody sitting here?"
Look at my face.
Okay, keep going.
Hey, nah, ain't no way. Yeah, I'm just chatting with the guys, just getting like updates, like, what they been on, right? And then, this sexy, chick come up, right? And she asked my guy, she was like, "Yo, can I have a quarter?" And he was like, "Yeah." I was like, whoa, bro. Hold on, wait a minute.
Cock blocking. Let me tell you why. Because how he know I wasn't interested in this person? Because he automatically just assumed I was over there and I need to be over there for him.
It wasn't anything that signified like, you was interested. Like, I ain't feel...
Except for the fact I came to him and not you, and you in our business.
Because you could have known him.
Exactly. So why you in our business?
Right, like I said, you had class.
So why you in our business? So why you in our business?
Right, you came to my table, and you're soliciting. Yes, came to the table, asked one of my guys for a quarter. He was willingly about to do it, and I was like, "Yo, like, hold on, wait a minute. Like, let me give him no quarter. Like, who is this?" And he was like, "Yo, we had class together." And then, made eye contact, and she was like, "Boy, who are you?" And I was like, "I'm Gene. You know who I am." And
didn't know who he was.
She knew though. I could tell in her eyes. So yeah, after the conversation and the eye connection, and the way she was looking at me and the way I was looking at her, it was like, yeah, we gonna hook up.
You funny.
But yeah, anyway, so she got her quarter.
Indeed.
She went to go get her milk. She was in the line, right? She had like red and black outfit on. I want to say like she had like a red shirt, and some black pants and some black shoes.
First of all, how do you remember this for real? Like,
because I don't know, it's just there. She was in line talking to one of her friends, and she had like the little hair, the little fan, you know what I'm saying, with the part down this way and the little ponytail up there. Like I said, she was looking, cute, So after the lunchroom and, seeing her, talk to her friend and, being in the line in front of my table, the day went on, and maybe the next day, I believe, I was proceeding to one of my classrooms, and it was like down the long hallway. And just before I reached that hallway, guess who was there? Guess who I seen at a locker? Maybe not even their locker.
It was literally my locker.
You know how like in high school you share lockers
weird.
or stuff like that. Right?
You're weird. You're weird. He was stalking me because I was at my locker. Mind you, I had never seen him before that lunchroom experience.
Same.
Ever. We never seen each other ever before that. All of a sudden,
I thought this was my side.
All of a sudden, I'm in my locker, and he like, "Hey, what you doing over here, boy? I didn't even know you went to this school anymore." Because I'm like,
now you know that's a lie. She was like, hey, what Gene at? He coming? Oh, okay.
You're a liar.
I was going to my classroom.
Right.
Classroom I had all year. You know what I'm saying?
Didn't see me all year.
Hey, because that locker wasn't yours. I mean, obviously.
That's a lie.
But, I was going to my classroom. And, I just see her in this locker, looking like she's taking some books out. I don't even think she actually took anything out the locker. But, I was like, hey, what you doing over here? It's like, boy, this is my locker. Throughout the whole school, the rest of the school year, like I said, it was like springtime. So, we had a couple more months before the summer. And, I slowly started seeing her throughout school in places that she typically wasn't at prior to our meeting in the cafeteria.
I never seen him in the lunch period. Never seen him before this lunch period. But then, all of a sudden, after that, I saw him everywhere. I'm talking about every class I was going to.
Nothing.
He around the corner. He peeking around the corner like this. I see you.
Yeah, can't even keep a straight face. First off,
peeking around the corner, watching me, asking his friend, "Hey, what's her next period? When y'all got that period together?" He used to show up at the class next. He was a stalker. You was legit stalker.
Hey, first off, I was never late to my periods. None of my classes. So that's already
until
debunked.
He started dating me. He started ditching and stuff. He turned into a new person.
Oh, because I turned into you.
Yeah, I was bad.
Once again, was those really her classes? Because she used to ditch, right? You just heard it. She never really went to class.
I didn't. I used to go to other people's class.
Exactly. She's not supposed to be there. Yes, see? You hear this. Might not have been her locker.
We wasn't talking about the class.
Probably wasn't her class.
That was my locker.
So I'm walking down the hallway and she's going to class, right? See,
I was going to class. Might not have been mine, but I was going to class.
A class. Yeah. Well, I'm going to my actual class. Yeah, so after the school year, after seeing her, lovely amount of times.
A lot. It really was a lot.
Because it's like she just got there. It's like
he just started going to school. It just don't make no sense.
First day was lunch, and then all of a sudden she just inserted herself everywhere.
He walked into one of my classrooms one day talking to the teacher, and I'm like, when did you ever start taking this class?
We had math too. Like, we have math. Bruh. It was crazy. So, fast forward out of school.
School year ended.
School year ended. 7 days. 9 days.
And then let me tell you.
Relax. This is not your story. Like, chill. Hey, you just thirsty to tell more lies. Like, you haven't been factual throughout this whole situation.
You know what? I'm going to let you get your side.
You say that every 3 minutes. When can we trust you? When can we trust you?
I'm going to be quiet. I'm going to tell my side of the story.
Yeah. Talk about crazy. Yeah, so school year was over. Summertime has begun. And, like usual, I play football during the summertime. Some of the guys from school, some locals. And, it was just one day that, I went to, one of my guys' house, right? It just happens to be the guy who she asked the quarter for, right? So I'm just on my bike, just riding down the street. And we go to his house, and, we just start playing catch in the yard because the guy's like, oh, yeah, we linking up at like 6 o'clock or something. So I'm like, well, I want to be in the house. So I went to his house. We just start throwing the football around, right? So, we just tossing the football around. And I just hear something on the corner, right? Just like trash talking randomly, right? We just boom, talking like, oh, it's just, oh, catching the ball. And you just hear something like, oh, look at them bald head boys over there. Oh, you can't catch no football. It's just like, I'm like, yo, is that girl from the lunch period? And then, so my man was like, yeah, that's her. I always came over here. We always tossed the ball. And then all of a sudden, I just hear somebody in the background, on the corner, right? Just yelling like, oh, just talking trash, right? And then you know what that means, right? Talk trash to make, that person come over there, right? Because that was what their intentions were, right? And so, I just started talking, trash back. And then, so then my man's, my guy, he went in the house and...
he's speeding past.
What?
He's speeding. You're not finna speed past. Nah.
What you talking about?
Nah. Okay, I'm gonna tell the story.
You don't got no story.
Yes, I do.
All right, so, my guy was like, see if she liked me. And I was like, why you can't do it yourself? And then, it's like, oh, well, I can't stay out that late. So, since you seem like you can, just see if she like me. So, he went in the house and then, I came over, to her side and, we were just talking and, I was like, yo, you like my mans? And then, she was like, nah.
So he comes over, we're chatting. He flirting real hard. And in the midst of flirting, he like, so do you like my friend? And it's like, why are you throwing me off? Because how you flirting with me while asking me if I like your friend?
Was I flirting though?
You literally was. And so he
like he's smiling.
He keep flirting.
It was like a natural.
No, your flirting was like, touching.
Hey, what I was doing that?
You literally
standing outside.
You kept grabbing my hand like this. You're a liar. You're a liar. He kept flirting with me the entire time.
Hey.
So it was clear that he liked me, but I feel like he was trying to stick to whatever his mission was because he didn't want to let his friend down. Initially came over to try to hook me up with his friend.
I literally said that.
In the midst of it, he was flirting with me entire time. He was he knew I liked him. He knew it. He knew I liked him. Because I knew he liked me.
She was everywhere where my class
Stalker.
was at.
I knew he liked me.
Stalker.
He knew I liked him. And so him asking me that threw me off. And I was like, what? No, I'm trying to play you. What you talking about?
Oh my gosh. What'd you say? We was 15, right? We was 15? Yeah, okay. I asked. She said no. I hit him up and I was like, hey. She said nah. He went in the house. We continued to hang out. And, we were just talking, keeping each other, company.
So I stayed on this block. His friend stayed on my block. And then he stayed around the corner.
Right.
I was always outside with my cousin. He was never over there. True. And all of a sudden, here he go. After I seen him in school.
I used to always come over there. So a couple of days passed, and then we was hanging out, having a good time, getting to know each other, and we was vibing, right? We was feeling each other, and then I was like, okay, I'm feeling her. I believe she feeling me. So, like, yo, you wanna be my girlfriend? And she was like, no. I was like,
actually, I didn't say no. I said I'll think about it. I didn't.
Oh yeah, okay, you're right. So I asked, and then she was like, "I'll think about it." So I'm like, okay, give you 5 days. You know what I mean? And give me an answer within 5 days, or the offer has been withdrawn.
Oh.
So within those 5 days, we kept mingling, and every night walked her home, and I was like, yo, what's your answer? And she was like, what? What'd you say? I don't know yet. Yeah, I don't know yet. I bet. You got 4 more days.
I had to make him wait a little bit because first of all, you just tried to play me by asking me to hook up, by asking me to be with your friend. So it's like,
I just asked.
So it's like, first of all, we're not gonna play this game. You just tried to hook me up with your friend, so we're gonna make you wait a little bit.
But yeah, so like I said, day by day, we hung out, and then eventually, on our now known anniversary. you know, I was like, you know, what's your answer?
Actually, that's not how it went, because it was more
my
cute,
gosh.
and it was more like, So he was like, you know, today the last day, so what's your answer or whatever. It was so cute. I can't remember what we was doing in that moment, but it was like cute because we was like doing something cute and like flirty because we was kids, you know. We was being flirty, and we was like, I was blushing real hard, and then when he asked me again, I was like, I guess, you know, because I don't like to be like upfront.
I'm like, yes,
Sure. I don't want you to know
that she in it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, hell yeah.
No,
you know, you don't know how hard it's been for me to keep telling you I don't know.
So I was like, I guess, and then yeah, the rest is history.
Yeah, the
So
rest
that
is
was
history.
the moment. And it took him a whole 5 days to get an answer. But he waited. He was a trooper. He waited those 5. I thought he was going to give up.
You know, because those 5 days, you know, we was, you know, entertaining each other. You know, having fun, getting to know each other.
So you was still interested. So you was like, dang, I like you for real. So
I mean,
I'm willing to wait.
I mean, it ain't like she was going to tell me no, you know, so.
How do you know?
You know
I probably was like, after getting to know you for 5 days, probably going to be like, I don't really see it. I don't feel the connection.
I mean, unless that connection just diminished, like on the last day, I don't know. It's like, you know, the way we was hanging out and laughing and giggling, it's like, I mean, she was just trying to play hard to get because she just didn't want to say yes. And that's why she prolonged it by, you know, my given 5 days. Because it's like, you know, I'm not going to tell you that yes. Because that means that, like, I'm thirsty or I actually like you, because, you know, she did, but she didn't want to admit it, you know, like she said, you know, she didn't want to admit it. So when that 5th day came, she was like, I guess, you know, because like,
I said I guess, but I was like smiling, cheese and heart as hell. So I know.
Right.
He knew what it meant. And then that's when he like tried to kiss me and stuff, and I was like, boy, we're not doing that yet. And then yeah, the rest is history. That's right. You did.
I tried to kiss you, and you said, not yet.
Yeah. I just said yes. Why you think I'm going to kiss you?
Hey.
No, I said
Hey. Look at my face.
No.
Look at my face.
So that was the story of his version of events. But then, if y'all want to know how the story actually went,
wow, actually,
let me know, because I can tell my side of the story.
Yeah. So I tried to kiss you.
Oh my God! So that was that, and we're gonna see y'all in the next video. Bye.
Deuces.